I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
A story of two halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason, only to get swept by the Thunder.
And Houston has possession after Memphis picked up the three with their last shot. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be...
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Here's Morant. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Outside Durant. He drops it from range. Durant's got 5.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Pass to Edey. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Houston. Shoots over Jackson. Durant, no good.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And here's Jackson. Fires in the triple.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Now here's Thompson. Second chance shot. Right side Porzingis. On the wing, Ivy. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From downtown. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets trail. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Thanks. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you guys.
Great to see how he's grown. Ali, thank you. Jackson, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Screen by Edey. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Durant. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's got 8. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson, the screen. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Ivy. Here's the break. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 10 points for him.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Morant. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Back to Edie. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Aldama. And that's not gonna go. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Pass to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Jerome's got his first 2 points of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Durant's shot is off.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Kenny Smith, a screen. Goes back up. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Landale. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Okogie. Now Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got his first 2 points.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome outside. Here's Landale. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Durant. The 3-ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Now here's Landale. The rebound by Simmons.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Pass to Landale. Smith with the rebound. It's Simmons with a drive. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Memphis. Now Wells. It's tipped. Oh, Durant with a steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Misses from close range.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Well, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 1:04 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Thompson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Shoots it from the high post. A nice shot from Durant.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
Nails it from 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Jackson, the screen. Edey for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Oh, Morant from close range.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Here's Morant. Oh, my! John dropping the hammer.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Durant. The rebound by Edey.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night. A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Ivy. After Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. And it's Eason with the 3. Eason's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Durant. Porzingis sets a screen. Goes up on the baseline. That one a little long.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. You expect Durant to finish when he drives, but he fooled the defense by making that pass.
That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ivy outside. Fires for 3. And Houston another 3.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 22.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Easton. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Ja Morant picks one up. The Grizzlies making a switch here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hand.
Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Inside. Operating inside. Porzingis.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And he comes up with a bucket.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Landale. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Porzingis, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 2. Smith outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Jerome. No good from outside. And here are the Rockets. Thompson scanning the floor. Right side Durant. Thompson outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Landale. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Jerome with the ball. Landale in the high post. Jerome outside. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Chalk up 2 there. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Stolen by Thompson. Durant for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 22.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jerome. Landale with a screen. Lots of room. Oh, it doesn't go.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Jackson, the screen. Morant with it. Durant covering. Let's loose for three. Oh, it misses.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Edie rips down the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson. Good for 2.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Durant looking around. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Edie rips down the board.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Thompson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Durant from downtown. Oh, it doesn't go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that.
Okay, knockout.
Wow. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Morant using his speed.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Give this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Now Easton. Outside Durant.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of hand.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Morant. And a one-handed slam.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Here's Thompson. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Durant! And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last...
Yeah. Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you want to see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money. again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got cousin. Don't slide, but won't get that. When this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories. Be the for hey, another op. We need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? Doing all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother leak. I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Hold up, son. Word.